All right, we're back. Look, you see that? I feel like you can't see it, but you should be able to see it. But stud, right? Because you're looking at this thing. Stud, 16 inches on center. So you come over like 16 inches, somewhere over here, right? That's probably, that's it. Look, that's in on a, I think so, 16 inches there. So anything between here and here is a good punching area, you know? A good place to start is you come over to a door, and then you take, you know there's a stud here, right? And then you come 16 inches off. So everything between, well, and sometimes it's tricky. But yeah, anything outside of the 16, see, like, this is all good punching area. See, look, you can see that. This could be 16 inches, good. 16 inches, look, you can see like how, I don't know if you can see it, but the difference of the texture, which is hilarious to think about, that people punching holes in the wall are really like looking at the texture, you know. But this right here, so this texture here, you see the texture right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's flat, but 16 inches from there to there, probably, right? So stud is probably right there. Pop. Next one is probably over. Oh my God, look at that texture and the bump. Damn, I got a dirty fingernail. Look how dirty that fingernail is. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right, so now, again, 16 inches, that's another dot. Probably another dot. Look, so we're here. 16 inches, probably close to here. Halfway in between there. It's pretty good. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This is how you punch through, this is how you find where you should punch through a wall. You know, you come to here, you look for that, look, there's a dot, and then you also, see, look, you see how this lined up, look. I wish you could see that. I'm not so sure you can see it. You see this, like, this nail there, and then the nail there. You see that? Oh, you can see it there. You see that? You can see that nail, and then you come down here, and then you can see that nail. You can kind of see it too there. So that's how you identify the studs, right? So you got this from here to here. This might not always. This from here to here might not always be 16 and a half. But this one to the next one will definitely be. Is this 16 and a half? I don't even know. Whatever. That's how you identify the stud. So if you're going to be punching the wall, right? You don't want to be. Here's a great place to always punch. 6 inches out from the corner. You're never going to get a stud right here. Never. Punch right here. That's a great spot to do it. But if you are, then you look further. Again, the electrical outlet. Electrical outlet will always be on the stud. Damn, you know what's crazy? My cousin just fucking kicked out his pregnant girlfriend. Nuts. And he's got 2 kids. Twins with another girl. And they wouldn't let me bring my friend to Thanksgiving, so, you know, whatever. So anyways, back to the wall. 6 inches off the corner, always a good punching spot. If you're not, then you look at the other ones. You look for the electrical outlet, and then you look for something hanging on the wall, right? So like we look at that, and I look, that's a stud, then we come 16 and a half inch off, and then we look again. texture, right here, 16. Look, there's a Marley in there, so you know that's not on a stud. So you see something like this coming out the wall? You see this little Marley? You see that Marley coming out the wall? That's an indication that you can fucking just punch right through that. But then look right here. Texture. Nail head. My favorite color is blue. And God, I'm fucking lonely. But yeah, so that's how you punch through the wall. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I do want to do it. Wapa! But that's how you. That's how you do it. Jesus Christ. I look like a guy who's probably punched through a couple walls. Jesus. Fuck. I believe in you. Take it easy.